Hello, Aryan.
Hello, Josh. How are you?
I am well. How are you today?
I'm great.
Excellent. Okay. It's always great to see you. It's Wednesday, so I think Wednesday evening for you.
Yeah,
Okay. So, how was your day today? Was it a good day?
yeah, it's a very nice day.
Okay. And what happened? What did you do?
Yeah, and today was an activity of making a bell by tearing pages.
What was that
It,
making a bell?
yeah, bell. First, we have to draw the bell. Huh?
Okay.
Then we have to tear some colorful sheets in very small parts. Then we have to stick that inside the bell with glue. So it will technically, uh, it will look like we have colored.
Okay. So the bell doesn't ring then. It's just made of paper.
Yeah, paper drawing.
Okay. Okay, I thought you took some metal and had to make a bell. That would be hard to do.
Very hard.
Okay, sounds good. And that was in school today. Okay.
My school.
You did that in school.
Yeah.
Okay. And what happened after school? What did you do after school?
After school, I just came in home and have my lunch. Then I mm, sleep from I think 1 hour to work.
I
Then I
slept.
slept and then I studied. Then after that I went down to play and then I am here.
Sounds good. Sounds like you did a lot today.
Yeah,
Okay, great. Yeah, I usually sleep between classes. My schedule, I teach 2 hours, then I take a 1 hour break, then teach 2 more hours. That 1 hour break, I try to sleep a little. Okay. I have a strange schedule. That's why.
um,
Okay, sounds good. Do you want to, and again, as always, you're speaking very well. Excellent job. And do you want to start our lesson today?
yeah, obviously.
Okay. And today is just a review.
Yeah, it's a review.
Okay, and you know what a review is.
Yeah, I know.
Unit 5 review. And,
Con-
hmm,
I can read. Congratulations, you made it to the review lesson in Unit 5. Today's lesson will review all the things you learned in this unit.
all right. Let's see what we learned. Okay. Do you want to read this or do you want me to read?
I can read real loud. You've made, you have learned much, so much in this unit. You learn new words like expect, nervous, soaked, audience, and chemical. You also learn more about English grammar. You can now tell someone about your wishes and regards, and also use past, progressive, and simple past to tell stories. Great job! You can do a lot in English.
Okay. Any questions on this?
Yeah, basically, it's saying that you have learned so much of thing in Unit 5. Today's review, you can do a lot in English, and we will review all things. It's a like
Yep.
revise. So I have no questions.
Okay.
Obviously,
So when we talk about past progressive and simple past together. Um, can you give an example of that when we would use that combination?
Of what?
Past progressive, past continuous, and
Yeah,
past
past,
simple. We're using
past,
them together to tell a story.
yeah, past progressive. Yeah, okay. Mm.
And I can give you an example if you'd like when we use the two together to talk
You are
about a
saying,
story.
you're saying two together.
Yeah, we use both together to
Oh,
uh, to tell a story. For example, if I say, yesterday I was teaching past progressive when the lights went out, when I lost electricity. So we kind of like say I was teaching what I was doing at the time when another action with simple past, something fast happened. I was watching TV when the telephone rang. Okay, past progressive. This was happening when something else happened. And we use that past simple. Do you get the idea, or is that hard or confusing?
it was easy.
Easy. Okay. Uh, another. I just want to mention this. We connect the two with when. I'm going to say I was watching TV when the telephone rang. Okay. I can start with the telephone, but I need to change that word when. I can say the telephone rang. Let me spell that. While I was watching TV. Okay. So if I start with the present progressive, I connect the simple past with when. If I start with the simple past, I connect it to the present progressive with while. Easy?
Yeah.
Okay. And wishes and regrets. Any questions on those? Okay. So we'll talk about this stuff today. It is a review. And let's see what we have here. You know what to do here. Match the words on the left to the hints on the right.
Yeah. Mr. Smith cut,
Mrs. Smith.
Mrs. Smith cut the cake so everyone mm,
Everyone's
pieces are
piece.
the same size. It's fair.
Yep, perfect.
No one can hold their breath underwater. Impossible.
Yes,
This
for
is
1 hour.
this is impossible.
I'll let you write the lines.
Yeah. And third test was difficult and this is tough.
Tough, perfect.
Mr. Miller gave scores to all students' science project. Yeah, it's obviously judge.
Yep, exactly. Any questions here?
No,
Okay, so no one can hold their breath underwater for an hour. What do you think is the longest amount of time someone has held their breath?
1 minute.
1 minute? That's pretty short. I think I can do 1 minute. Any other guesses?
Uh, 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay. Some people can do that. Well, this is what the Google search says: 24 minutes, 37 seconds.
Impossible.
That's what it says here. I'm not making this one up. This is yeah, this is from a pretty reliable source. BBC, Science Focus. That's a source you can trust. Okay. Well, I'll put this up here, and let's see, Science Focus. Go away. So, how can I hold my breath for longer? I will give you this link. You can read it. Okay, after our class. But that's what it says here, and I know some people can, hold their breath. They go dive down deep, and they're holding their breath for like 5 minutes, 7 minutes. But this person, 20, I don't think that person can move, because when you're moving, now you're going to need air. So I think they just went down and held their breath. But that's amazing. I have a hard time believing that one too. Do you have any questions on this page here?
No.
Okay. Do you know Mrs. and Mr.? When to use those?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So the four we use, I'll write them here. And let me know if Mr. We have Mrs. Sometimes we might use Miss and Ms. MS is pronounced Ms. Do you know all of those?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's keep on going then. And here we want to match the words to the pictures.
Yeah. First one, clap is dish. Second one, judge is dish. Explode is dish. And shoot is dish.
Okay. Yep. So I guess sometimes people like to soak their feet if they've been standing all day and
Yeah,
their
I
feet hurt.
like.
Yeah. Okay. I guess it does feel pretty good. So this is an easy page here. Uh, match the words on the left to the words with similar meanings. There may be more than one match for each word.
Yeah. Weird. Yeah. Weird is strange. Strange is weird.
Hmm.
Unusual.
And unusual. Yep, exactly.
Calm.
Perfect.
Calm. And yeah.
Yeah,
And
relaxing, calm.
tough is hard and difficult. And
Yep,
huge is very big.
that's true. Very big and very large. You know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, very large. Huge. Okay, easy page. What are some things that you think are weird or strange? Have you heard of anything that was weird or strange? Any stories?
Mm. No.
Okay. There's one story, and this is true. This is a true story. There was this cat named Oscar, and Oscar lived in a nursing home. Do you know what a nursing home is?
I don't know nursing.
Okay. A nursing home, that's a place where uh, people, maybe older people or people who just have a medical problem. They got out of the hospital. They go there and that's where they live. They might live for a short amount of time. They might live the rest of their life there. But you have a room. There'll be nurses and doctors there that will help people. And you have people in different degrees of health. Some are fairly healthy, but they just need help doing some things. Some people, they're at the end of their life. The people there are just there to help keep the person comfortable. Okay. So do you get the idea of a nursing home?
Yeah,
Okay. And there was this cat Oscar, and didn't go. He wasn't very sociable. Do you know what we mean by sociable?
yeah, I know.
Okay, so he didn't go to people a lot, but uh, he started. He would walk around the nursing home, and then sometimes he jumped on somebody's bed and he laid next to them, and then in about 24 hours or less, the person died.
How?
And this is what's weird. This is what's strange. The doctors and nurses didn't know, but they noticed that Oscar would just go into someone's room, jump on their bed, lay down, and that person would die in about 24 hours. It didn't just happen one time; it happened like 20 times, 30 times, and uh, and they didn't know how or why the cat knew. Sometimes the cat would walk by a person who was at the end of their life. They were expected to die. He didn't go in, but he went into one of those rooms where we said someone was fairly healthy, jumped on the bed, the person died. It got to the point where, they just started watching the cat, the doctors and nurses. And if the cat went into someone's room and jumped on their bed, the doctors and nurses would call that person's family, say, "Hey, you better get down here." And so I'm going to give that question back to you. How do you think the cat knew this? I don't know. Any ideas?
No.
Okay, Oscar the cat. Okay, and I'm going to give you the link to this. It's kind of strange. Okay, and this was I know the cat has since died. I don't know if the cat predicted its own death, but here's a link, and you can read that after class when you want, if you're interested. Okay, so that was one thing I thought was weird or strange.
Uh, what what the spelling of Oscar cat? What was that?
I'm sorry, what's your question?
What was the name of that cat and what was the spelling?
Oscar. I put the link in the chat. Do you see the chat?
Yeah, but I'm not sure I will open that.
Why not?
So that's why I'm asking. I
Okay.
will search in Google.
Okay. Well, if the name of the cat was Oscar, I'm going to write this here. Oscar, the cat that predicts. And do a Google search on this. Oscar, the cat that predicts death. And I'll see if I can find the name of the nursing home. Okay. Yeah. And, well, if you do a search on that, you'll find some websites. Okay. It's yeah, pretty interesting how and I don't know how the cat did that. Okay. Do you want to do this page here?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, and this can be hard. Sometimes we just replace the word. Sometimes we need to change the whole sentence.
yeah. This book is terrible. Would not recommend it to reading it.
Hmm.
What's the meaning of recommended?
Okay. So we want to use be worth. How can we to be worth? How can we use that in the sentence? What do we need to change?
Recommended?
I would say the book is terrible. It's not worth reading. I would just change this whole sentence here. This is why this is hard. The book is terrible. It is not worth reading. If I say that, then I'm not recommending it. So, do you get
Oh,
the idea?
yeah.
Okay. That's happened to me before, like with movies. People tell me, "Oh, you've got to see this movie. It's great." I watch it and I think, "Oh, this is horrible." Okay, but that happens sometimes. Number two, this one's easier.
Yeah. Jack got ready for tomorrow's party by cooking and cleaning his house. So Jack got prepared for tomorrow.
We could say got prepared or simply Jack prepared for tomorrow's party. Take this out here. Take both of these out. Jack prepared for tomorrow's party. He got prepared? I guess it's possible. I would just say prepared. But you have the idea. Number three.
Yeah. I am playing in a soccer tournament this weekend. I am I was I was ready to participate. I
Uh,
have participated in a soccer tournament this weekend.
yeah, a couple different ways to say it. I'm participating. I will participate. Yeah, any of those works. I am going to participate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're just changing playing for participate. Same idea. Number four.
During a thunderstorm, the lights stopped working. During a thunderstorm, lights go out. The light just go out.
Yep, and this is past because it said stopped. So instead of
Went out.
oh
Went
went
out.
out.
Went out.
Yep, perfect. You got it. Okay, easy for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is hard for a lot of people. It really is. And even sometimes teachers were like, "How do we say this?" Okay. Okay. You know what to do here. We see four words. There is an extra word, one we will not use. And we just want to read the information in each box and choose the best word for the box.
I need to do well on tomorrow's test. shut off my phone, I could play addition to concentrate.
Concentrate. Yes.
After a soccer, after I saw scored a goal, all the spectators start clapping and shouting great job. My sister had a difficult time passing her driving test. She took it 5 times.
Mhm. Struggle. Okay. You got it. And I forget if I gave you this word before. Jeer. You know that word jeer?
No,
So was that yes or no? I didn't quite hear it.
no.
Okay. Yeah, that's the opposite of cheer. Okay, if you are jeering someone, and this happens a lot in sports, the team that you don't like, you're like, boo, boo, you guys stink. Yeah, that's jeer. Okay, so that the opposite of cheer. Any questions? Okay,
Mm.
I don't know if this is true, but they say, at least scientists say, that it's easier to concentrate or do homework if you play classical music, and not just any music, but classical music. Do you think that's true, or do you think that would be a distraction?
I think that's true. We have
Okay.
to. It's
Yeah,
important.
yeah. Having that classical music in the background, it might help a person focus. Yeah. Other types of music can be a distraction. Okay, let's see what more we have. Well, we only have about 2 minutes left. Let's
Mm.
see how many pages we can do. One, two, three, four. You know what to do. Match the words to the pictures. Wow, that was fast. Okay, easy then. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, using vocabulary. Well, do you know all of these words? Do you have any questions on any of these words?
Mm.
You may not see all the words in the pictures, but anything here you do not know.
Yeah, this will look you tough.
What's that?
No, nothing.
Okay. All right, we have 1 more minute. Let's
Done.
stop. Let's stop here for today, because yeah, I like to have at least a couple more minutes so we can talk and do other things. But you did a great job. You know all the words. We had some pretty hard stuff here, and you did great. Do you have questions on anything today? No questions. Okay. And what will you do now after our class?
After class, I will have my dinner and just I will go to bed. And tomorrow is my school, and we have a great thing in our school that Friday is holiday.
Oh, do you have school on Friday then? If it's a holiday,
No, no school in
free
Friday.
day. All right. I
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
sounds good. Okay. We have 2 seconds. Cambly will stop us. Thank you, Aryan. I'll
Bye.
see you. Bye bye.